I felt very flattered. But you can't, see, that's, yeah, I mean, you should look as well as you can. And do everything, you know, I had to have teeth capped because they were crooked. I didn't do the bottoms because I thought that was too much. But I had a broken tooth. You do everything you can to look as well as you can. But what you have to do is make them understand that then when they buy you and you help their picture, they are lucky, not you are lucky.
Yeah,
when they hire you, they're lucky. But that's not the attitude you have, my sweet. You're saying, well, I almost got that part. I was up for that part, so forth.
No, I felt it was their loss. I felt I would have been absolutely a genius in that role. Really, I did. I couldn't understand why they didn't see it the way I saw it. No, that's usually my attitude, and you would be amazed how much my attitude is that I feel that I am good, that they could be making millions of dollars off me right now.
I went through the thing that you're going through, and I think I tried to look like, I made my hair pink and my hair made big lifts, you know, and I would hold my face like this, and you know, try to look as sexy as possible. And luckily, and it was in the theater, I found my own character, my own being true to me, and that is what they bought, instead of trying to imitate what you think they want.
The biggest criticism I get is that I'm too much me, that it doesn't, as you say,
well, who's ever giving you that criticism doesn't know what they're talking about, because that's what you will eventually sell. There's only one you, just like your fingerprints, and that is what nobody can imitate.
Shouted at us.
Behind a great boat. All the king's horses, all the king's men could not put Anholt together again.
That's very, very good. Now, can we do this with a little more energy?
I think he's being beaten.
That is ridiculous. And anything that has to do with my son is none of your business. I don't need you to help me raise my son. Now, please just get out.
For blonde bombshell Sally Kirkland, success tastes all the sweeter because it's hard won. Born into wealth and privilege, she had everything except that which she craved, fame. So the dashing Deb became New York's first nude stage performer and fell from family favor.
I went down in history as being outrageous. My dad came from mainline Philadelphia, where there was still a tradition of kind of blue blood, social register. I was brought up as a young child to know that the most important thing was to be a lady, and there were finger bowls and doilies and silver spoons.
But her pedigree cut no edge in showbiz. She struggled through 25 years of promises, disappointments, highs and lows. She even survived a nervous breakdown before landing a role that could have been written for her.
Do something else for you. I've been acting 25 years. I'm a professional actress. I take direction. I just don't want to use my own.
Playing of all things a luckless performer rallying for her last hurrah, Anna was the hit of 1988.
That was going to be my last-ditch attempt to become not just an actor, but a leading lady. It's like I sent telegrams to the director and sent flowers. He rejected me 3 times, and I kept calling him up. I kept saying, you're never going to find anyone better for this role. I was a total pest.
Though she lost out on the Oscar, she did win the Golden Globe Award for Best Actress.
Here alone by the window, thinking about the times we used to share. Open up your eyes, girl. You are my only world. It's better to love and fall to the ground than never love at all. Feeling
You gotta let me breathe, you're all around me. I'm not coming back to you at all. Open up your eyes, boy. You got no choice but leave, boy. It's better to let them fall to the ground than never love at all. Burn it up, burn it up, burn it up. All those lonely summer feelings take me back to all the evenings, all the Indian summer. All the nights we spent together, you and I will last forever. All the Indian summer. All the Indian summer. On the Indian summer, break it down for me. Indian summer, wanna live for the summer. Send your kids and your number for an Indian summer. Indian summer, wanna live for the summer. Send your kids and your number for a take me back to all the evenings, all the Indian summer. All the nights we spent together, you and I will last forever. All the Indian summer. You and I, all the summer feelings, take me back to all the evenings, to the Indian summer. All the nights we spent together, you and I will last forever. All the Indian summer. Indian summer. All the Indian summer. Take me back to all the Indian summer. All the nights we spent together, you and I will last forever. All the Indian summer. All the Indian summer.
For me, this left breast, you can see it's very different than the right, started like going upwards towards my chin. I don't know how else to say it. It started being like upside down.
Sally Kirkland says her breast implants were slowly destroying her body. She decided to remove them once and for all and have her breast surgically reconstructed. Silicone gave her curves, but she believes it also may have eventually crippled her.
You see, that's where the emotion comes. I've been in denial. I've been putting this off because I got nominated for the Oscar in '88, and I just thought, now I get to be Marilyn Monroe.
Sally appeared at this year's Academy Awards dressed like Marilyn. She once had a more modest figure and says she got the implants because Hollywood loves curvier bodies.
I had a lot of rejections as an actress for not being voluptuous enough, and I would get the feedback, why don't you get your breasts done?
She received silicone implants in 1986, and when she started having muscle and joint pains, Sally was tested and found that the silicone had leaked into her bloodstream.
I actually saw my blood, and it was so frightening because I could see these little crystals, these particles, all through my blood system of silicone.
Sally had her silicone implants removed and replaced with saline ones, but says her chronic pains and fatigue continued, and that her new implants had become hardened by scar tissue. She chose plastic surgeon Dr. Randall Hayworth to reconstruct her body, and yesterday underwent the 5-hour procedure.
The net effect will be to produce and simulate her natural perky breasts before she had breast implants.
I just want to say I'm so relieved I'm going through with this.
The doctor believes Sally's problems are infrequent and he still performs implant operations. After her surgery to remove her implants, Sally was wheeled into recovery, and today, less than 24 hours later, she told E.T. she was glad it was over.
Haven't seen myself yet beyond the bandages, so maybe I'll go into shock then. I don't know. Relieved.